seals are good, oxygen's good, just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. Most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestock Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape.
It's all United.
Look at this one over here. Albert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
I might go ahead and just speed this. But we got a laser cutter.
You think we'll be done here soon? I hear this is the last dig. I'm busy. Anyone else to bother?
How they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
Be glad when we're off this rock.
Look at you. Showing some initiative. Come on, let's check in on Hella.
You actually get special dialogue.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Let Hella do his job. This is delicate. Get ready to move when the wall comes down. Mind, delicate work.
Hey, a little busy here. Chat after.
Dan is reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go!
Yeah, about that.
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Well, Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there.
Oh, wait, there's somehow.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Forgot how it was. Yes, this is about the part where I got off last.
Dusty.
Main character.
Snap out of it!
Then I'll swap back to the other save. Simple as that.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Three? Yeah, it's this guy. Let's go for Professor. And let's go for some traits.
That's right. I forgot. The professor. You were really out of place when you first showed up, Dusty. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? Huh. Well, makes the paperwork easier. And we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
I look great. Anyway, yeah, so I'll just, So, I'm just gonna save... Wait, can I... Yeah, so I'm gonna switch to my Amber run real quick, if you all don't mind.
Speak of the devil.
Here we are. Yeah, this is my character, Amber. Yeah. I actually had to remake her because I saved.
Our constellation
further than I wanted
contact
to.
is on approach.
Yeah, but she's a pretty cool character, I think. I gave her orange hair.
Wait, the Explorers group? Thought they were kind of a joke.
Yeah,
Nah, it's a joke. You're just too young to know better.
I forgot. I forgot what
I'm
the
just saying they got a reputation.
I know I used alien DNA.
Supervisor's log. It's day 2 of Argus Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha.
Find a slow
Site
sign.
setup was fairly painless. New record for us. 18 hours, including the elevator. The prefabs are starting to show their age, though. Time to rebudget for new equipment. Again. The crew is good. Spirits are high enough. Hella is a pain in my ass, as always. And completely indispensable. What's the saying? The problem is, I love him, and he knows it. Calvert remains the weak link. He just can't train away stupid. But she's got a daughter on Mars or someplace and needs the cred, so she gets one more chance. If she does wash out in the end, we've still got the Dusty. And there's definitely some promise there.
Whoa. You don't look good.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Thanks, buddy. Real helpful. This is why. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab some resources. Also, this rotting animation is hilarious. So I don't know footage of it, but to make progress at this point, it took me forever how to open the inventory. I wish that was a joke. But it could have been progress because I'll show you what is there.
You alright? Need some coffee or something? Got a packet around here somewhere.
I think that.
Just trying to get through my shift.
Nothing wrong with grabbing a bunch of supplies, I guess, even if it's not technically mine. That makes total sense. Yeah, I can see closed. This is a shower.
Heller putting that first aid seminar to work on you, huh?
Oh, okay, we're good.
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
I can't. How much? There we go.
What? Work.
Hey, you alright? Maybe don't do any heavy lifting for a while?
Probably, yeah.
Client is here. Let's go. Once we sell that rock, we can start packing up. All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your help.
It took me forever to figure out where this was.
Put on.
This is about as far as I've gone. I just finished what was about to happen. Yeah, so I still have a spot at this game to experience. Let's go around first. Good physics.
Take care of yourself out there.
Argo's playing so good at synthesizing. Come on, let's do it.
Not interested. Whatever.
I can crouch.
Barrett?
Man!
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett, not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
I like this guy.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I'd lost them.
Barrett? Weapons! Everybody get ready! course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but she's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Bosco, get her to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you?
I'm more concerned how you know about
Because
it.
if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it alone. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Again, how did you know about it?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer, with your help. And Vasco, don't let her break my ship.
You going? Staying around isn't helping us out any.
Hey, I don't know how you kept your cool back there. Hey, sounds like you gotta go. We're still in one piece. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up.
It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier. Captain, I'll guide you as best I can. Good luck, Captain. Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay.
Is this me a flight tutorial?
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will...
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
To boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
That's fine.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you. Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way. Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
I don't know how to fly.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics?
No.
Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
I'm taking you down!
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain.
Yeah.
We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. More Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain. Ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. In orbit, the abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
It's like Tatooine.
research facility is in this direction. Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable. Unscrupulous and violent. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that... This was once a secret UC facility.
Hanging on the decision of an oracle, waiting feverishly the result of calculations which a celebrated astronomer was to announce that very Monday at 3 o'clock at the session of the Academy of Sciences. Amid the flux of politics and society, the institute survived, still in Europe, supremacy in science, and its legendary dissenter. Civilization, however, had moved westward and toward the shores of Lake Michigan, North America. Gas lines. Galvans lines.
I believe
Over
the
here!
enemy is nearby.
Nice try, that was pretty good for like the short time it lasted. I was spending my visual time on credit. I probably took any damage. Somehow. So yeah, no more. I don't know if there's a way to like sneak past. I don't think there's a way to sneak past them. There's just way too many. Yeah, that's the perfect place of antibiotics.
The terrormorph is loose. I repeat, the terrormorph is loose. Do not engage. If you can reach
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
One more time.
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted. Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or, like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member. Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support. How may I be of service?
Okay, Hayden Witten. I can't believe it. I got the posting. The United Colonies, a Xeno Warfare Division is now official. I can't even imagine the amount of red tape they had to cut through that mast, but it's long overdue. And I get to be a part of it from the ground up. My official title will be Associate Xenobiology Technician, and I will ship out in 3 days. Amanda's upset, but I assured her I'll have plenty to leave. Even we'll be back in New Atlantis is all the time. I'm not sure where I'm going. Definitely somewhere in the United Colony space. Guess I'll find out when I get there. We got a first. There's extraterrestrial candidate today, which appears to be an alien form of... I'm not even going to try to pronounce either of those words. Essentially a giant spider. Great. Michelson, in full protective gear, attempted to attach the neural control interface. Our security details trying to move him out from the cocoon, but we have no choice but to put down the creature. Minor setback. None of us expected to see in the first try. I hear Dr. Paulson tell the others that a detachment that the UC Marines is scheduled. Deliver another creature next Thursday. What's this? Attach a specimen. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us in Ashta. It's not that the Ashta is a terrifying beast and natural predator. Both of these are exceptional for qualities and essential to what we're doing here. It's that the Ashta is native to planet Ed Akira in the Chene system. Home to Akira City, capital of the Freestar Collective. Leave it to a group of ground pounders to grab a candidate right from the enemy's backyard, and then, though it does beg the question, does the Freestar Collective scientists manage to weaponize the greatest natural predator? If so, our timetable just got accelerated. Jeez. Any fears is that our Freestar Collective counterparts have managed to weaponize as the Ashta have been completely dispelled. After the Michelson debacle, we determined that the NCI should only be attached under full sedation, so that won't be an issue. The problem started immediately afterwards. The Ashta proved incredibly resistant to synchronization, and we never achieved control fidelity beyond 47%. Dr. Chin's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. In short, the Ashta simply can't be controlled. If not by us, then certainly not by the Freestar Collective. Dr. Paulson has been in touch with Colonel Kasarov, and it looks like the Marines will have another species collected and dropped in by this time next week. Another creature, another failure. Through no fault of the UC ground pounders. We wanted a predator and they delivered. These things were so alien, and Paulson had a difficult time deciding on this destination, opted for Rapton's venue. Shame we didn't properly sneak the NCI. These things are especially the poison. Marines dropped in this bus in office morning, totally unscheduled. Those who describe them are off the pods. The only equivalent of Homarus Gemarius. Giant space lobsters. Very promising giant space lobsters. I'm not entirely sure where the UC grew on found on these particular test subjects. Some godforsaken backwater rock, I imagine. After the third or fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of these early species can be controlled with any liability. As I noted earlier, their natural aggression made them effective weapons, but a bullet is less than useless if the gun can turn himself on the shooter. But these new creatures possess a natural disposition, not aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened. And when they do attack, it's terrifying. So we'll see. We're moving, packing up shop and transition in the entire operation. It's happening so fast my head is spinning. The work on the offer pods is so successful, we're actually relocating to their homeworld. While the limited supply of creatures is for the Xeno Warfare Division. I've been named the senior xenobiologist. That means I'll run the entire facility. My first instinct was to tell Amanda. I'm still not used to her not being there. I'll give Michael some credit. The guy really went to bat for me. He let the mass brass know that it was my work or tuning the neural control interface instead of the instrument and control our pulse. I guess I was sort of being forced to retire. Good riddance. Clearly you don't like the guy. That was a lot of reading.
Beginning combat protocol.
Something's out there. Enough games! Let's do this! Had enough?
once more. I am hit. I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
Oh boy. My staff and I just arrived this morning, and I'm not surprised I find the facility fully operational. As usual, the Night Colony spare no expense. It's all very exciting, inspirational really, knowing the full support for decision makers. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that the lab is a closely guarded secret located in Freestar Collector space, no less. That's what we go where the word takes us. Seeing warfare is the evolution of armed ground conflict. We know it, and the Freestar literally knows it. Forget what the calendar said. This is 1942 all over again. You might as well have the Manhattan Project racing to create the game changer before the other side. So the tag, officially announced. Phase 1 go. My head, I'm gonna stop reading these. I'm just gonna do this again.
The enemy is here. Peace is no longer a viable option. There is no enemy nearby. Resume systematic wandering.
Listen up. We got someone trying to jump our skull. Hold them off here while Rogan sits up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Barrett and the Crimson.
Huh? Try that with me? Huh? No mercy! No mercy!
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Do you think it's possible to like earn everything? thanks to the Marines, we have found the second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of astrogeologists. Man, this game has a lot of long words. Made a first contact nearly 100 years ago on some remote moon, probably Jupiter's. The creature didn't appear to be indigenous. It was alone. There's no record of how it got there, so it was sheer cosmic chance that the astrogeologist found it, or rather, it found it. They're quick to categorize it. Axial Machina, roughly killing machine. The using Marines tasked with taking it down. Chose a simple name, Terramorph. I read the official work once. Of the 8-person squad, only 2 Tigrons survived. One of those 2 lost a leg. So it's an exciting time in warfare. Today, for the Terramorph or for the NCI, if our experience and the guns first dropped off the creature of the indication, our sedation window will be about 15 minutes. We better make it count. Yep, that clearly went well. Look at. If he was saliva or he's frozen. I don't know. What's this? I'll take that. Oh, great. Oh.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics.
Wasn't open to safe.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the Terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God.
kidding me? The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you. Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
If he were here, Barrett would say he was proud of you for asking that.
The answer is no. You're not talking us out of this score. You willing to give up the ship? Just like that? Don't give me that. I know that ship is stocked with loot. So you got past a few rooks. Who cares? I've heard enough out of you. Kill them!
We should continue.
I'm blind!
Aiming for your center of mass. Captain, we should now be free to travel to Constellation Planet Quarters without Crimson Fleet interference. Then land in the city of New Atlantis. future before too long.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. Okay, no problem.
Fuel seems pretty good. Oil's pretty good. Oh, it's just a cargo.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Thank you.
I'm sure you can find something you like. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need.
Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised every time this ship makes it back in one piece.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief.
Constellation
My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City. But I don't smell anything.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security. No soliciting. Do I need to call security? If you'll excuse me.
Not now.
Hi.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece.
What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier. Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are louder. Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never. Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society.
So cult.
Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me? Goodbye.
She can't do this to me. I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff. Is that really an appropriate thing to say to a child? Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here. Hello? When it comes to Ecliptic, I know everything. It's not like it's a secret. They're mercenaries, so they work for money. And it's like, for enough money, they'll do anything. I've heard a couple of SSNN stories about them. My dad says they're horrible. Like they can pretend they're working for someone and it's official, so they do anything they want. Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all, rah, the stars will squeeze you, rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help.
I like it.
What? No, just, go away. Does that woman have any idea who I am?
I have a gun on me.
You see them what? I think I got them. What do you call them? Coins. Yeah, I got coins.
What is coin?
She can't do this to me.
you guys next time.